wait a minute. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I hear you now. Okay.
All right, cool. So here's what I was want to ask you. So do you know, and I guess the kind of a precursor, but do you know around when more or less you moved to Salisbury, or when you were going? So, well, actually, probably better rephrase it. You were in Salisbury during, was it the late '80s or during the '90s? You were in Salisbury.
Oh God, I can't remember all that.
Okay, well, let me ask you this then. So, when you were in Salisbury, eventually came the need to move to Charlotte. Now, do you remember why you had moved to Charlotte?
Say that again. Last sentence.
So, I believe you moved to Charlotte based on what I had on the research that I gathered. That you moved to Charlotte sometime around '95, right?
Would that be right?
I think '95. But that's what I've been finding
so.
here. Okay.
I think so.
Right. Now,
you can go back to the, maybe I don't know. But anyway,
well,
so what was the question you had?
Why did you move to Charlotte during that time? Was it for work?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what kind of work did you do? Because I know you were teaching at the colleges, but then you moved to Charlotte for something else, right?
Well, I can't remember. I can't put a. I don't think so. I think I was staying in the college.
Well, you stayed in the college up until sometime around the lawsuit, which I want to say that was around early 2000s.
Something like that, I believe.
Right, and I don't remember all the details. So, other than now, what did you do after the college?
Well, I don't know. Jeez, I can't remember.
Well,
all that stuff.
Because from what I I might be kind of forgetting some things here, but from what I remember, I think there was a demand or a need to move to Charlotte based on that Charlotte was a bigger city and there was more stuff to do in Charlotte, right?
Yeah.
But from what I remember, see, I only seem to recall maybe 2 or 3 different things that you did it when you were here in Charlotte. One of them being was that I believe you worked for CMS or Mecklenburg County, one or the other. Do you remember which one?
Well, Charlotte Mecklenburg schools would be certainly up in that area, but I don't know. It's been I can't remember that.
Okay, well, you worked as a statistician. That's what you had told me.
Yeah, well.
And one of the things I remember you telling me was that you, as a statistician, you were assisting CMS in reconfiguring some of their exams because the exams were meant to be given to students, and based on these results of these exams, these were supposed to help teachers. Well, the way you said it to me, help teach teachers how to teach was the way you had told me back then.
Something like that, but that's so vague now.
Well, my understanding was that this was more or less based on setting up a method to have teachers plan out, set up their lesson plans.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, and I only remember going like once to work with you. You brought me into the work, and this must have been, if I had to give a guess, this probably was on Stonewall Street, because I know CMS has a huge building there, and you were in an office. It was a white office. It was surrounded by those what they call it, concrete blocks or cinder blocks. They were painted white over, and you had a brown desk.
I think it's stone.
Yeah, stone wall. But what were
Yeah.
you doing there? Because I have my memories kind of vague on that right now. But I remember you were at a computer desk. It was a brown desk. I think you had a bookshelf with some books around you. You
Yeah,
had a
but it's so vague now. I don't have any memory of it.
well.
But
Do you,
it's not. It's really not. It's not. What purpose are you wanting to use it for?
well, I'm just kind of more or less getting a kind of a timeline or a history kind of viewpoint of.
Because I think that Stonewall thing is something that the school had a building off from the campus, and they that's where they put some of their stuff.
Right, because I had to go there. I had to go down there 1 or 2 years after I had graduated from South Mech, and I had to go there to get copies of my transcript, the high school transcripts, and I had to order like 2 or 3 of them, and each one was like $20, and I had to go through 2 or 3 security screenings, and then had to go take an elevator to a certain floor, and I had to like sign some kind of. It was a very elaborate process to get any transcripts, and I needed to get these transcripts to apply for a few colleges. And I don't know, they made it very difficult to to get that stuff done.
They probably don't want it to be available to.
Well, I understand they don't want it to be easily available, but they have to make it available. Otherwise, why would the colleges be demanding these transcripts? These academic transcripts.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but
well, do you?
I'm about to eat dinner now.
Eat dinner? I thought you were getting out of dinner. You usually eat dinner at 5:30.
I know, but I was no. We went to yeah. So anyway, give me 45 minutes or so.
Well, I want to. Do you have time for a few more questions?
Yeah, not too long. But
okay.
Answer a few.
Do you know any of the job duties that you had when you were doing the statistician job with CMS?
Well, I was analyzing the data, and
well, what kind of data? Was it like student performance, or?
It's probably from the God, I don't even know how they do that, but they were just trying to put the stuff away or throw it away in some cases.
So they were trying to take in data or information and figure out if it was useful or if it needed to be trashed?
Well, some of them, yeah, they did that sometimes.
Okay. Well, my other question is, what other kind of work did you do while you were in Charlotte?
I don't know. I guess I did some work at Livingstone.
Well, right, that was in Salisbury. And were you driving back and forth from Charlotte to Livingston?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, but after you left Livingston, did you do anything else besides the statistician work?
I don't think so. Not for Livingstone, but hey, let me get a chance to eat.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess when will you be? I guess it might be for tomorrow call, but I guess the next call, when you get done with eating, I had a few questions regarding your time in Tampa.
Okay. All right.
So that'll be the next conversation. But all right. Well, I'll talk to you soon. All right.
Sure.
All right. You take care. See, it's very difficult to talk to him lately. I don't know why. It's like he always comes up with these excuses. Oh, I'm watching a movie. He's been telling me 3 days in a row that I've been bugging him watching a movie. Then he's having dinner at the most random times. Either it's 3 p.m. or freaking earlier than that, or it's 7:30. I can get that, but if he's always eating dinner at a certain time, and then all of a sudden it's this right when I plan ahead of time to talk to him, it gets weird. Because what I was trying to basically uncover was, he moved to Salisbury from Whispering Pines. He doesn't remember anything of when he moved, when was that moving done, why he did that, other than he did teaching in Salisbury, but there's no like explanation as to what led up to that and why he decided to go down that route, which, sucks. The other issue is that, I have to pull teeth basically to get him to talk about something. Like, what did you do in Charlotte? Oh, I don't remember. Or I'm like, can you talk about, this is what I remember. Can you, bounce off of what I'm telling you? Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. We did something, and gives me answers that are very vague, specifically for the purpose of not having to think, which sucks. So probably the next live stream I'm going to do, which probably is going to be tomorrow because I'm going off of the, one live stream a day schedule, would be, I'm probably going to, tomorrow's probably going to be like Sped Dad's time in Florida, or Sped Dad moves to Florida. Something like that probably is going to be tomorrow's live stream. But yeah, that's basically what's been going on. This fight of trying to get him to tell me his history, because what I'm afraid is going to happen is, if not already, is he probably has forgotten all of his, his history, doesn't have any memory of his past life, which, if that's the case, then that's very unfortunate. But yeah, that's what tomorrow's plan is going to be. Sped Dad lives in Florida, or Sped Dad moves to Florida, or something like that. But yeah, guys, if you have not already, make sure to subscribe, like this video, comment down below. So yeah, subscribe, like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below what you would like to see for future videos and episodes of the live stream. Otherwise, guys, this has been Thigh Company. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all on the next live stream. Take care, guys. Happy February, and good rest of your day.